Hello everyone, this is Angel Terry here with some more Heroes of a Broken Land. Now, I know I had taken the videos down because I'm like, oh, maybe I'll come back to them, but I've been thinking about this game for a while. And the main thing that I realized when I've been fiddling with it offline is it's all about, when it comes to levels of monsters and dungeons, it's all about how much you walk around. So I thought, why don't we do a new game, but let's look through the settings to see if we can find something that might be a little bit better for us to play, because I've been like fiddling with it around. Okay, so I always like the world large because that's just my thing. All right, so these are the things you can customize. First off, we have starting resources, so we can either make it nothing, or we can make it kingly, which I think is just insane. Now, we normally start with 1,000 gold and 10 crystals. I'm going to try it, come on, with 2,000 gold and 20 crystals. Now, the XP rate, we have minus 50% or up by 100%. Now, the normal is 0, so I'm going to probably adjust it by 10%. Item quality, you can either have minus 20% or up by 50%. The normal is, of course, 0, so I'm going to adjust it by 10. Treasure rate normal. I like lots of treasure. Now, the things with the starting heroes and the hero quality is, if you noticed when I was originally playing, the highest they can go is like 18 for their stats, because it's 3d6. And for those of you who have played pen and paper games where you use dice, normally when you create your stats is you roll whatever amount of dice, like this is 3d6, so you roll it, and you will either get stats that are at 3, because that's 3 ones, or 18. Now you could do all the way up to 66, which means you could start with 36, which I think is insane. So I actually liked leaving these at 4d6. Now this is also the hero quality, which means when you go to the tower and you get, or the city hall, whatever, you get more people. Okay, this is what I was mainly talking about when it comes to dungeon level. And I want to say this also affects monsters as well. Normally, every 3 tiles that I walk, the dungeon levels are going to go up by 1. And you can make it impossible where it goes up every 1 tile. So I'm going to make this all the way down to trivial, so it'll go up every 5 tiles that I walk. Now, what this does, from what I'm getting from it, is you need to be very particular on where you walk, okay? Because in a lot of games, like, I have to get out of the mindset as if I was playing like Heroes of Might and Magic, because what I'd like to do for that is I would walk everywhere, explore. You can't really do that with this game, because the dungeons and the monsters are going to be really difficult. I don't really care. I'm going to affect the monster stats. And the quantity of monsters I'm going to do less, only because when I was playing before, the amount of monsters, not even including their levels, the amount of monsters that were out there were insane. And I'm going to just put it casual because, I mean, if you guys don't like that, that's fine. But for me, a lot of times just enjoying things, enjoying a story, seeing what's going on is more important than how much I can beat the crap out of monsters. Now, the other thing I noticed here, it says something called fixed random. Traps, altars, etc. are not affected by reloading. Disabled to make each use random. Now, what I believe when it was reloading is, when you defeat a dungeon, after a certain amount of time, the dungeon will quote-unquote reload. And when you have fixed random on, when you go back in, everything is the same, which means the traps you turned off are off. The altars you already used, so I'm going to actually turn that off. I think that's disabled. Alright. And we'll do this. And we all see in the beginning, blah blah blah, bunch of people. That guy still has tusks. Then the world exploded. And poop happens. Now, since I already fiddled with the XP gain a bit, I was thinking of possibly doing more in the cleaver, where the hell did I get that word? Clever, Keeper of Secrets and Knowledge, because he increases the magic item rate, so I thought to do him. Then whoop, the world showed up. Alright. And then I'll go over a couple other things that I have noticed as I was playing. Wow, that is a lot of agility. Well, let's see. Disarm. You are being a rogue there, girlfriend. That's a lot of endurance and agility, but do with other stuff. Let's see. That's good intelligence, so let's make you a mage. Alright, you're gonna be a fighter. Now let's see if we can use the rest of my rolls. Oh, there we go. Oh, what is this? That's my magic points. Well, guess you're having that, priest. Okay. So, first let's enter our town, and then... Alright, they force you to build the alchemist. So go in here, blah blah blah, get out of this crap. Okay. So, you only start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots, and in your first city they force you to make an alchemist. That's fine. When I was reading the little bit of discussions they had on this game on Steam, somebody had asked if you can get other towns. I mean, because, you know, technically 5 slots isn't a lot to build on in your starting city. And the developer says you can get other towns under your banner, so to speak, if you help them. So that's a good thing. With that in mind, I was going over the things you can build. And one thing I was thinking of is, because for you to get, if you were to get like the armor smith, the weaponsmith, and the enchanting guild, that's 3 slots that you already use up. But I've been finding you can get a lot of items and stuff out while you explore, especially if you give yourself the guide that, you know, increases the magical item drop rate. So I said, okay, why don't we not do that right now, and instead we're going to first get an adventurers guild. So adventurers love to gather at inns and taverns to swap tales of adventures past. However, more than just tales are swapped. Secrets of the trade and specialized skills can also be learned. Okay, so what that gives us is we can learn, like, you know, under skills it'll say different things. Well, this one we can learn like aerobics. Look, I can even give people friggin' heal. So that might be good to give everybody heal to be able to heal. But also, you can change their looks, which I think is really good, because I cannot stand what these people look like. So that's another thing you can do, which is pretty cool. Now, alright, so we can build one other thing here, and can I build what I want to build? Now the farm, I was debating on doing the farm, because normally as you walk a square, or it's either when you walk a square or end your turn, you get 100 gold. Okay? I never really played with the farm, so I'm going to wait on that, but I am going to get myself a guard tower. Now you can't really do anything with it except upgrade it, but from what it looks like, it will like reduce the amount of monsters that are around. Before we do anything, I need to rearrange my party. So fighter, go here. Rogue, go here. Perfect. Okay. Let us save. Alright, so we need to select our party, and then it wants us to move into here. Okay. Now, thankfully, you know, the dungeons are all... Whoa, hello. That, you startled me. Thankfully, the dungeons are, oh, it does say are all randomized. Sorry, my thoughts are going 2 different directions at once. So, it's not like when I went in here before. Okay, so I am right. Anybody on the left only targets the monsters on the left, and anybody on the right targets the monsters on the right. Okay. Okay. So, what I was thinking of doing is, getting some money so I can end up getting one more fighter and another mage. So it'll fill out my party. Now, I don't know how the game deals with stuff like before monsters would come close to the town and I'd get a warning. But I don't know if it's something like, do I want to have another group stay in the town? Because I'm not going to get in an arena because I think that's actually a waste. Because, yeah, see, you put people in and they fight. Sure, that's fine, but that's just about it. That's all you get out of that. Because I thought, well, maybe you get, like, special fighters or rogues, but you don't. They just come whenever the hell they feel like it, so. If somebody else knows, you know, what's good with an arena, let me know. I'm not going to build it in my first town. Alright, we got some gold from that. Ooh, but... Whoa, hello. I mean, the monsters will still give me some difficulty. You know, it's not like I'm just going to go in and just start swinging. Oh yeah, my achievements are still from before, so in case you're wondering. Okay. Now, endurance is hit points and defense. Let's give that all to you. Now, as a fighter, you start with an axe, so I'm just going to give you Axe Master. You know, save me some time. Now, how much will this? Alright, let me give you some speed. Now, I'm thinking of how to do with the mage and the priest, because strength really doesn't matter to them if I'm going to be mainly doing magic. So will is magic points, so let's dump that on you. Now, what do you start with? You start with flare. I don't even know what that does. But I do like the burn because that's damage over time. You are a crappy priest. And I'll give you agility. No, not agility. Speed, because you need to go first. Now, with the priest, I would always give them bless. But then I'm like, you know, I don't really think that's as useful because my fighters can do a pretty good amount of damage. So instead, what I've been doing is, off camera when I was, you know, fiddling with it, I was giving them holy, so that's extra damage they can do. So I'm like, yeah, okay, that sounds like a good idea. So that's what I was doing with that. And I've also been dealing with trying to go through the dungeons differently too, so I don't get lost. Hello. Yeah, because like I said, it's okay if my mage doesn't do like a butt ton of damage. Brown gloves. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Alright, so let's see. Hello. I didn't even... Oops, wrong button. I'm hitting the Q. Q. Master Vermin Killer, 200 dead rats. Woo! Yeah, now we're talking. Okay, what we need to do. Now, Brand Gloves is defense plus 3 and earth protection 20. Alright, I'm going to give them to you. Because, you know, you wear gloves. Okay, where am I on the map now? I is here. Alright, so let's... Yes, and I'm still always very particular about mapping out a dungeon. Would help if I actually stopped bullshitting for a second and realized, hey, there's a trap there, you dumbass. I just stepped on a trap and scared myself. Part of my brain says there's a trap there. The other part says, let's move forward and talk. Yeah, never mind. Well, we all know that the spike traps work. Through my feet. Okay, well, oops-a-daisies. Yeah, I was just testing to see if the traps are still good. Ouch. Yeah, there you go. I've been sitting here for a while, you know. Hold. Nah, I blatantly stepped on that like a dumbass. Sandals. Now, I think... Yeah, everybody should be wearing sandals anyway. Okay. Hello, rat. I'm gonna take my frustrations out on you. Whoop, hello. That scares me when they do that. Some more golds. Gauntlets, good. So let's add. Okay. Book of Ice and a Book of Stone. Oh. Well, you don't have either of those. So, let's give you those to learn. That's a trap there. There we go. Okay. I had to yell at myself. Alright. Alright, now what do we have left on the map? Okay, just some areas down here. And what I like is the red dots show of any switches you missed. So that's always good. So you're not like second guessing. Did I flip this one? Because I don't know if I was saying before, but once you flip a switch, it's flipped. Like you can put it up and down, but it's already done its duty. It's done its duty. It's done its switch duty. Screw you, trap. That will forever haunt my dreams because the trap is up. So I will always see my failures. I'll be fine. You ain't. My husband's laughing at me. So rude. Isn't he rude, everyone? He's not saying anything. He's not saying anything. No, you're fine, honey. You're fine. Oh. He's tip-tapping typing. Now, I have to keep in mind that monsters do walk around, so... Yeah, see how they're going down the hallway? So they may not have been there before, but they're there now. Yeah, little nuggets. Now, I don't know what really is the best weapon to give, like, my second fighter, because... Like, even when I gave my one person a spear, it didn't seem like they got any special skills or anything. Maybe I'm not high enough level to tell, or maybe I didn't buy the right one. I don't know. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Usually I give my first fighter axe and my second one a... well, actually I shouldn't give him a sword because my rogue... See, my rogue starts with a sword. See, you get so many things. It's like... Because I normally don't like to give more than one of my party the same skill set when it comes to, like, weapon mastery. Because a lot of times you'll only get, like, maybe some games you'll get, like, one good axe or something. And then if you have two people that are proficient in axes, you're like, well, which one do you want to give it to, you know? So gloves. Well, I can give you the gloves for now. Alright, are we back? Around. Okay, so what I didn't realize is I didn't have to walk all the way back to the beginning. I could just click on this, and then you leave. Alright, now we have 1,286 gold, so let's go back in here and see if we have anybody that might be a good fighter. Alright, that might not be a bad fighter. How about you? What are you? Oh, you're pretty average. I'm not saying that's bad, but... See, this is Defarna. You would be a better rogue. Alright, well, let's see later if we can get that. Instead, why don't we buy one heal book. Make you harder to hurt. Gymnastics improves agility and speed. That might actually be good. Alright. So then what we need to do is not go there, because that doesn't work. Because you're going to be busy fighting. See, this is the problem. It's figuring out who to give the stuff to. Because normally, these guys have stuff like Bash, which doesn't always work. I might give the heal thing to you, because there's a lot of creatures I'm finding out are not affected by Bash. That is not what I wanted to use. Heal. Alright, good. You learned heal. Now for you, stats. Skills. Strike. Careful aim bypass. Click on so you need to have a rogue. Right. So I'm going to give you the Book of Gymnastics. Now, what does that do? Okay, I learned Gymnastic 1. Gymnastics improves agility and speed. So, okay, so having that, it raised that. Okay, I think I can work with that. Alright, so like I said, we don't want to really wander around too much. So let's pick a direction. So let's go over here. I got a lot of desert and crap up here. Wandering adventurer. A lone wanderer, their cloak dusty from their travels, presents themselves before you. They have heard of your quest and the great potential for glory, treasure, and adventure that it offers. For a modest fee, they offer to join your cause. Alright, let's see what they're made out of. Oh my gracious me. That's a lizard, but I don't have the money. What skills do you start with? Clumsy, you have 2 left feet, regenerate, berserk. You cannot control yourself in combat, automatically attacking. Wow, that's crap right there. Sorry, bye-bye. I don't like when my party members do that. They just go willy-nilly ass. It's bad enough in Final Fantasy when, you know, or one of those games when you get that crap on you. Goblin's Den, deadly. Okay. Ah, treasure. Well, yeah, I know. That slicing battle axe. Ooh. Ooh. What does this give me? Attack plus 85? Freaking yes, please. I have to walk all the way back to the town. So, that's alright. Oh, we got some water up here. Alright, so it looks like every 10 days, possibly, new heroes arrive. So let's take a look. Crystal Hall. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. You're a good warrior. I'll make you a warrior. Or a fighter. And, nah, you're a doo-doo mage. So, you're fine. Alright, so that's 2 parties required for that. So I definitely do need to make another party. Okay. Ah! There's a monster there. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, what are you here? You are a level 4 challenge. Alright, let's see if we can get you. Excuse me. Alright, so what the challenge is going to be, the slime, which happens to be on the wrong damn side. Okay. Let's try Holy. There you go, 34 damage, very nice. There we go. Now these are high rats. They're different than the other rats I've come across. Okay, so my fighter is stunned. That was a bad idea. Should have, Surprise! Please don't, honey. I know I was going to say something too, but I'm like, oh, I shouldn't say that. Okay, level 3 fighter. Let's get our speed up to that. And we'll get you... I think you mainly need endurance. Yay, my fame is level 1. Alright. Gold has been found in the nearby hills by local miners. Not farmers, derp. The locals know that the mineral are yours by right and have come forth to inform you of your find. What do you do with the treasure? Now, if you thank the locals for your honesty, you get all the gold or crystals or whatever, and the farmer and the miners or whatever are sad. You split the gold, that's good. You get about, you probably get like 50-50, and refuse your share, you know, you get nothing. I like to, unless I'm absolutely desperate for something, I'll always split it. You tell the local miners that they may keep half the treasure they have uncovered. The locals leave looking content with their work. Very good. Okay. Oh, treasure. Alright, let's grab this. A rapid bracer. Ooh, let's see what that is. Minus strength. That's pretty bad for either of my casters. I mean, I could give it to you, but your strength is going to really suffer. That's the problem. That's the problem. Your strength is going to really suffer. Yeah, I'm not going to put that on. If it didn't have that strength modifier, I would have used it. Let's go there. Okay, so let's see. We have a fair amount of money, so let's go in here. General physical conditioning, improve strength and endurance. Alright, let's buy one of these. I'm actually going to sell that. We can sell that, and we can sell that. Let's get a book of aerobics. Ancient Harding techniques makes you hard. Alright, you know what, I'm going to get another one of you. And a book of Hardin. Increase your ability to resist the elements. That's actually a good idea. 6. I'll get 6 of those. Toughens your body to withstand more damage. Combat training improves offensive and defensive skills. Okay. So possibly as you level up, so you get more. So this might be something that you can actually give like all your people. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Alright. Okay, so good. This is something like you can give everyone. Nice. Oh, yeah, now we're cooking with gas, everyone. Okay, see, now we're figuring stuff out. That is not what I wanted to do. 1 and 2. Give me this. So, like, resist. Oh, wait, here we go. Increase your ability to resist the elements for 130 turns. Alright, so it's an actual skill. That's interesting. Alright, so for 130 turns you can set yourself that you're not going to fight. But okay. Very nice. Alright, let's save this. Okay, and when we come back, we will explore a little more. Did this reset yet? No. Hang on. Did these go up in level? No, that's still 5. That's still 6. This should still be 4. Yep, okay, so let's see how that goes. Alright, let's get it. Boop. There we go. So, this is Angel Terry. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.